Hello everybody and welcome back to Pirated Ninja Productions. My name is Proteus and this is episode 2 of FTB Interactions. As you can probably see, I've done quite a bit in between episodes. I haven't actually done much as far as progression, just getting some basic stuff set up. Ran the strainers that we set up at the end of the last episode, getting all sorts of fun stuff. Got some of the fisherman strainers, and they're running at the moment. I upgraded storage, upgraded the whole island. This is just granite, cobblestone, diorite with chisels. Chiseled variants anyways. Chisel comes out of the EMC, transmutation table. Not very good with Project D. Alright, so I got a bunch of the Pam's crops here, all sorts of Pam's crops, and regular Minecraft crops, and also these lotus seeds. When these grow to full, you get a fruit, I guess, that gives you some experience when you eat it. The rest of these are just normal crops, all for eating except for the cotton. And for now, the rice. Garlic is fully grown. Grab that. These are all melons and pumpkins. Got some Pam's apples. Bit of a trick here that I learned during playing a different pack is that you can use shears to knock the Pam's fruit off of the tree. So I grew a few trees, knocked off some apples, and now I've got a 3x3 grid of apples that grow. Some sugar cane. Some ground traps, which I've set up and run through. Now the quest for this ground trap, raw beef. Guess what we didn't get in any of these traps? You guessed it, raw beef. However, there is a way to get around that eventually. Oh, there's another quest complete. Forgot that getting bones was one of the quests. Claim that in a moment. Alright. Yep. I've gathered tons of sugar cane. Let's go look at storage, shall we? So, sugar cane, some wheat, other fruits. I will put all of the food, and eggs can go in there too. We can cook those later, not at the moment. This stuff can all go in there. So these are rustic cabinets. They're actually really simple to make. All you have to do, wooden trapdoor, 7 planks. So difficult. Anyways, so this one, clay, this one, also clay. This one is basically building blocks and random stuffs, all of my seeds, and all of my foods. It was just fruits and plants, but now it's meats as well. Actually, I have right here some more fruit bait. I have 6 over there, so if I do this, just split it up and hope to get 1 piece of beef. Just 1. Now in these you can use 3 different types of baits. So there's 4, but we can only use 3 for Pam's. There's fruit, grain, and veggie. Fruit takes any fruit in 3 string, grain takes any grain in 3 string, and veggie takes any veggie in 3 string. I just had the most fruit, so I went with fruit bait. Okay. So, I also accidentally completed the Cyan Terracotta, and it reads, and good luck with this one. I put it in a place you'll never find. Just so you know, it was the border to the island, so I accidentally picked it up while I was destroying the whole island. Okay, we got a bacon mushroom burger for getting a bone. Alright, next quest to work on, because this will help us a lot going further, is the clay kiln. So, need to craft a clay kiln, some low-grade charcoal, and some fire sticks. Oh, I need to go grab some regular sticks from the table. There we go. That should be enough for now. And in this is a bunch of the stuff we're going to be doing today. So this is where we're going to set up all of the smelting stuffs. So we'll go in. Yes, I know it only wants one, but trust me, they're going to be useful. Should be exactly 20 empty spaces. Perfect. And then 40, well, 20 logs on the ground. I'll show you why I'm doing this in just a moment. And of course I'm getting ahead of myself again. Maybe not. I have a list here of all the things I needed to talk about because I'm absent-minded and have trouble remembering things. So, oops, that's fine. We'll start over here. Actually, just do that. There we go. So, whittled fire sticks. It's just crafted like 2 sticks gives you 1. They don't stack, as you can see. And in order to use them, you read the tooltip, hold in both hands, and right-click a block. Sets fire at a block looked at. Single use, which is why I made so many of them. So, before we do that, however, I'm afraid to do this, so I'm going to do that. Put a piece of wood in every single one of these. Hopefully this will work. I haven't actually tried doing this, so we will learn together. Okay. Oops. Forgot to switch that out. Can't set fires with the wrong stick. Okay. Normally there's an animation, but for some reason it's not working 100% of the time. It's weird. I don't know if it's the blocks I'm looking at are weird or what, but regardless, it sets the fire, which is what we want. Need to turn every single one of these clay kilns into a, it's a clay kiln. It's just a fired clay kiln, I guess is the best way of putting it. Oh, I am surprised. I don't actually have enough. I didn't expect that. 4 more. Guess who's going to get 4 more? Well, 8 more sticks, technically. Oh, also, as you can see, I added quite a bit of EMC to the table. I chopped down many, many trees. Used... Oh, well, that's one way of doing it, I guess. Used... Well, that's also an irritating way of doing it, but whatever. It didn't exactly work out as it should have, because I miscalculated. But that's okay, because I've got enough of this charcoal to do what I need to do. And I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. And now I need more sticks. Yay. Oh, here, lotus seed. So you get the lotus blossom, eat it, a little bit of XP. Not much. It's not great, but we'll do 2 stacks this time. But I'm not going to try and craft them all at once because that would end badly. Let's do half. There we go. Alright. Let them up. Whoops. That shouldn't have been possible. Interesting. So it doesn't work like I expected it, which was be a flint and steel. It physically replaces the block that you're looking at with fire. It may not work on... Yeah, it doesn't work on sides of blocks, but it does work on slabs. Good thing I've got a bunch more of those where that came from. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit tedious. But it is almost perfect numbers. There we go. You see that animation? That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. I'm too short, and let me go grab the extra. Guess I have to craft some more. Oops. I forget. So many things need to be crafted in this table, I forget what does and what doesn't. There we go. The floor is complete again. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Yeah, once again, I didn't think that through. This is why we don't do math on camera. And done. Okay. So now we can smelt things, basically, is how that works. Did I get credit for all of that? I don't think I did. Here we go. Weird. Anyways, let's try that again. There we go. Get another food item. Alright. Still haven't gotten any beef. Let's check the traps right quick here. Clear hotbar. Don't trust. I definitely don't trust. Okay. According to the recipe, this should get me beef, right? Oh, nope. I'm an idiot. Well. Whoops. No wonder I didn't get any beef. Can't get beef if there's the wrong recipe. Well, not really recipe, but you get the point. Oops. Well, I will fix that in just a minute. Twine. And I need one more stack of twine, which means I need... Where is it? Some grass. Stick the grass in here. Just making the plant fiber and stuff from Primal Tech. Need more. This is the easiest way for me to do it, is to grab grass from the table. Maybe a little cheesy to some, but I don't mind. This will give me 4 stacks. Nope, there we go. Do I want more? I do, I want more. Just want one more piece of grass. So I can do this, and then this. I should have half a stack. Ish. And that's actually going to be whatever. That, you know what, that's enough. It'll do. Because you can't actually get a full stack's worth of anything out of this. Okay. Put half a stack in each of these. Because, well, at least I've got plenty of leather, I guess. Well, it's on camera, folks. I derped. Oh well. There was bound to be proof at some point. Okay. I'll put the extra bait in here. Oh, I missed her foot. Okay. Let's collect these, because they should, yep, they are all out of bait. I have to craft some more to make more, or to get more bait and deal with it later. All the fish. All random plants, and string is good. There's some things that require string that I'm not ore dictionaried, so that's good. Alright, next order of business is called the water-powered saw, which requires a bunch of wood and this, which is 4 flint and a flint block, which is a gravel and a kiln. See why we need the kiln first? And this should be enough. Pop that in there right quick. And then I need 4 wooden pressure plates. That stuff is for later. Hello, hurry up. I don't know what those are for. Those are not part of this. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Flint block. Let's see if I remember this. I don't remember this. It goes there, there, and no? Oh, wood-powered saw. I said that before, didn't I? Whoops. Oh, it's logs, not planks. This is what I get for not paying close enough attention. It's fine. I've got the logs. There we go. Quest complete. Some curry rice. Next in that is to get the architect's saw bench. I will do that off camera. It's not a complicated recipe. Oops. Yeah, it's not complicated. It's just not really necessary because we're not going to do any architecture craft here. Save that for the real base. And now I'm realizing that I did not clear or leave a good area to put the saw. I'll just cut down this tree. It's not a big deal. It's a rustic apple leaf or apple tree. But to be fair, it's not really that important. I've got those apples over there. Although I did just get half a stack. Wow. Sticks can go back in there, so can the dirt. I need 1 piece of granite back. And I know none of you can see hardly anything because of the lack of light. If there's time, one of my goals in this episode is to get to the ability to create lighting. Currently, we can make fire, and there's one recipe for torches that I just found earlier, but it requires bark. And bark takes away hunger. I don't really want to be draining my hunger constantly just for some light, when there's another way to get it. The most important part, there's another way to get it. I need 1, 2, I'll go with 3. And then need some cobble, because I don't think I have any left in here. I do need some of that. And a chisel, because everything is chiseled in this space. Well, not everything. Almost everything that can be is. Okay. So, I'm just gonna build a little when the sun comes up, you'll be able to see this quite a bit better. There's nothing I can do about it until then, unfortunately. Okay. So I'll put the saw there, put that there. Let's see if I can aim this correctly. Ice goes under the saw. There we go. Break the ice. Saw starts spinning. Perfect. Now I realize that I am missing something. I need 4 chests to do some crafting. I have 6. I'm just going to grab some wood because I know I'm going to need it. And I need to make some whoppers. Oh, those require trapdoors, not chests. Okay, time to make some more wood. Planks. That's not going to be enough. But you know what? That will be. Also not enough. That will be enough. There we go. This is for automation. Ah, sunrise. Sunset. Okay. So the way this works, now that there's light so you can see it by, you place down the saw, and then whatever direction you are facing in when you place it, under the saw and 1 block in front or behind it from the original point of view, has to be flowing water. This flowing water doesn't matter, it's just there. This has to be a source block. Otherwise, this will not work. If I take that, saw stops. If I put it back, saw comes back. If I stop this, saw doesn't care. So, that is cleared up. What I am doing here is running out of materials, apparently. I'll grab more in a sec. I'm actually going to make this look better, because why not? And now I am extremely glad that I don't have torches everywhere, and that I don't have to worry about mobs spawning while I'm doing this. Okay. There we go. And that should, there we go, block that. That goes there. That goes there. And I don't have any wood to test it out, so I'll go grab some logs. The rest of my oak wood logs are in here. And this should work. There we go. Oh. So what I need to do is put that there, I think. Nope. Of course. Okay. Where are they popping out now? Of course they are. Oops. I'm glad that won't blend. I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out in between episodes. I got it to work in a test world, so I know it works. I just don't remember exactly how. Okay. Important part was getting the saw. Now we have semi-automated log to plank production. Next, just because we can, I am overused pun route. Yep. It's because of the fact that it's everywhere. And for fun, I am going to make a full stack of it. Because why not? Hello? There we go. Okay. Moving right along. I'm not going to cook all of this. No. Only 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly what is needed for the next part of the quest. And oh, you know what? Can't do that part yet. Getting ahead of myself. That can go back there. That can go back there. I know all of this incessant opening and closing is probably irritating. Okay. Oops. Select meatloaf sandwich. Oh, that's right. It requires this one first. In order to unlock the next quest, we need some beef. Let's go check it again. Oh, thank you. Quest complete. Hallelujah. Some bones. Okay. Next order of business. It's a big one. Alchemic condenser and 2 alchemic retorts. And you need to create the elixir of instant health, which comes from the alchemic condenser. Gee, I wonder if that was a coincidence. So, the alchemic condenser requires all this, and then the retort requires this. We need to make 2. I'm actually going to make a lot more than 2 because I want to. Slime balls require a bit of water, so I have to get a bucket first. So, that's what all of these are for. And the reason why I have 2 gravel to make 2 more blocks of flint. And all this is to make clay for days. Or bricks. Bricks for days. Okay. And while it is doing that, I also need the terracotta. What else did I need for this? Low-grade charcoal. Oh. Oh, the irony. Except I've got some of this. This should convert. 4 should be... Oops. Yes. Let us hope. Okay. Oops. Well, I randomly spaced them around because I was being silly, but it's fine. First thing I need to do is make... Oh no, I'm an idiot. Turbo counter up by 1 again. You just go hide in there in shame for the rest of the mod pack. Totally forgot that that was how you made those. Oops. Okay, next order of business will be starting to smelt some sand. Okay. I also do actually need to cook the rest of this. But anyways, currently the best way to get water, the only way to get water, is to grab some ice, place the ice, break the ice, pick up the water in a bucket, and then place bucket in here. Because that's not the right one. Rice slime balls require a quarter bucket. So I can make 2 of them. Well, I can make 4 of them, but I only need 2 of them. 1, 2. Which means I can make, should be able, oh wait, no, I need 4 of those. So I was right, I need 4. Perfect, a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, what am I short on? Oh. Right. Math with Pro. Answer is always wrong. Okay. We smelt up. Hopefully the rest of this clay into bricks. Okay. And then we can make 2 more of those. Excellent, excellent. And then for this, just missing the blocks of bricks. And 2, 3, 4, 8 times 4, 32. I'm 3 short. Luckily, I have tons of clay, because it's one of the biggest things you get from the dense strainers, and I got a lot. Oops. Oh. Right, so that'll get me... I'm still short. Once again, the math is off. I'm just going to do that until I know I have enough. You can go away. You cannot. I need you. For what, you might ask? Well, if you don't know, you'll find out soon. Okay, those will be enough. But in the meantime, I'm just going to craft the first one, and it gives me the bucket back. Oops. Put it there, with these facing there and there. Now it has an inventory. So because I know the recipe for the... Nope. Just do this one. This one, Elixir of Instant Health. I need some water, a glass bottle, beef, and chamomile. Well, working on the bottles, that's why I have all the glass shards, because if you do that, there, now I have 3 glass bottles. Minecraft vanilla recipes. My knowledge is strong. It really isn't. Oh, chamomile. Plenty of that also from the strainers. Strainers are your best source for early game stuffs. Oh, and I also forgot the water. Sigh. Let's do this again. Carefully or you'll wash the plants away. That would be unfortunate. Okay. And it should... oh. No, it can't work because it can't burn nothing. I always forget it needs fuel. I'm not very familiar with rustics, so my knowledge is somewhat lacking. Should have enough. Last one of those. And I'm just gonna hope that I have properly memorized. I have the recipe. Go there, there, and there. There we go. Okay, cool. That, but half, I guess. Half goes in there. And this will complete the quest in just a moment. Tick tock, tick tock. This is going far slower than I thought it would be. There we go. Quest complete. And no reward. Sad face. Anyways. I think, yeah, we need to go on this one. So, Infinity Dust is obtained by left-clicking on bedrock with flint. This will consume 4 experience and most of the time destroy the flint. When placed on the floor in a dark-covered room, the dust have a low chance of summoning forth enemies from the void. Yeah, don't do that. It is the only mob spawning that you have access to at this point for a reason. Don't do it. You will most likely die. I mean, if you want to die, go right ahead. This is Minecraft, play it your way. But if you don't like dying, don't do it. Stay away. Okay. Bones can go in there for now. I'm going to hold on to the glass also for now. I'm going to hold on to the potions because I'll probably need them. I'm going to keep one bucket out. I don't think I have any flint, so we'll just go with some gravel, and more gravel. And all the flint. And by all the flint, I mean one stack. And boop, boop, boop. That's 4. Do I want the 4? We'll stick with 4. Oh, and when it says it consumes 4 XP, that's 4 actual experience, not 4 levels. It's kind of nice. Okay. Yeah. So, that one's completed. Gives me some XP. Woohoo. Now we need to make the arcane ashes. So, let's look up the recipe. Arcane ashes, which is a blood magic thing. Made in a basic work table with low covalence dust, ashes, sugar, and blackened bone meal. Yes. Fun stuff. So ashes is actually probably the easiest. Take low-grade charcoal, stick it in a work table. Now, I know we're going to need more of the low-grade charcoal because it's also used in this. Tiny charcoal is low-grade charcoal in here. So in order to make one recipe, I think I'm going to make 2 just to be safe, because you get 9, so that'll give us 18. So I need 4 plus the 1. Yeah, math again. Probably a bad idea. And while that's going, we will still have... Oh, really wish you couldn't remove things that were in the process of cooking, like I just did now. Well, at least low-grade charcoal is an infinite fuel source, so I don't have to worry about it running out anytime soon. That would be unfortunate. Hurry up. Okay. So, let's go through the process and do this. So, 1 ashes. Don't accidentally. Okay. 2. Oops. That's why there are so many saws in here. Okay. And then... Oh, I'm going to need to get 8 more sand out of here. There we go. Be enough. Okay. So now the only thing we're missing is the sugar and the bone meal, which both require this mortar. You can make it out of flint, replacing the flint here. I don't know. Yes, it's on the last page, but it also needs 5 stone. Needs 5 stone. Grab stone. There we go. I still have the flint? No, I put the flint away. That's fine. It's fine. There we go. More. There we go. Why, you might ask, am I making so many glass bottles when there's no... I'm not using them. I will be. Eventually. Maybe. No, definitely. At least a decent enough number of them that it's useful. Okay. Flint. 2 flint. That's all I need. This flint mortar. So that means I need a sugarcane and 1 bone. I'll probably use all of these bones later, but for now, bone meal. No, right. Some of the GregTech recipes are a little weird, so just be aware of that. It is what it is. Alright, this is the last thing I need to make this, which requires a full bucket of water, which I don't have, so we'll have to get that. Oh, I should point out, this is for the blackened bone meal, which you might have guessed. Stick it in a clay kiln to burn. Tick-tock. Hello. I probably shouldn't stand so close to the fire. I think you can get burned. Yeah. Hello. Come back to it in a minute. Talk about this real quick. So this is the lunchbox from Spice of Life. You can fit up to 6 foods in here, and it will rotate through which one it feeds you. When it's like this, right-clicking will open it. If you shift right-click, it'll open it, and then you can eat it. Now I've got really cheap foods in there right now, so they're not great. Shift-click again to close it. But see how it says eaten once for all of these? It's basically removing the issues that many people have with Spice of Life, which I'm perfectly alright with. It is completely empty, so grab some ice. This will be repeated many times because there are only oceans and rivers, I think, have ice or have infinite water sources. So have to find another way to generate ice. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you taking away all of the conveniences of modern Minecraft. I do, actually, because I enjoy difficult. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Yeah, if you right click anywhere with the ashes, it puts that little circle that you just saw on the ground, so don't do that. And we've now unlocked the Lotus Blossom quest, which is silly because I've had Lotus Blossoms since, you know, forever. The reason why the quest is down here is because of the recipe for the blossom, which I can show you in a moment as soon as I finish collecting all the crops. This is how I've managed not to die of starvation. A healthy diet. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I forgot you could wear those. Yeah. Okay. Everything that is not a seed or the lotus blossom goes in here. Seeds. Lotus blossom gets nommed. Okay. I'll have to get a new axe. What's that? There we go. Okay. So yeah, Arcane Ashes puts the little symbol on the ground, and you right-click an item into it, and right-click another item into it, and it'll do something. We'll be doing that in a few. In fact, the reason why it's locked behind the lotus blossom is because you're supposed to do that with seeds to get more, but I already have it, so I didn't worry about it. So we're going to make the the builder's wand from extra utilities, which if I had stayed in the craft window, I could show you how to make. So the dust from Project D, that's why we made extra, a stick, and a builder, and it gives you the builder's wand. So I just put all the dust away. Of course I did. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. Stick and pop and pop. Now, because the texture pack I'm using is not finished for blood magic, this is what we get. Small price to pay for a pretty game. There we go. Building wand. Don't get any rewards, but it's so useful. Wish I had had it to do all this, but can't progress off camera. That makes for a bad YouTube series. Okay. That was the harvesting I needed to finish. There we go. And fruit. Okay. Now we're getting into the fun part. Or as some people call it, the how do I do that part? I call it that because I consult JEI every 2 seconds going, hey? Okay. So, both of these two quests are related to each other, so we're going to do those next. You have to create the mitts and the leather tunic and hardened leather. So we're going to do this one first, technically, because of the hardened leather. Hardened leather is made from pressed wax and leather. Okay. Pressed wax comes from pots and candleberries. Candleberries come from candleberry seeds. Candleberry seeds come from candleberries, or they come from an alchemy array thing. Canola seeds, which I have, tallow, which I do not have. Okay. Don't use the crafting, go to this. Covalence dust, which I have. Sticky resin, do not have. That comes from rubber wood. It also comes when you cut down a rubber tree. Where does rubber wood come from, you may ask? Well, from a rubber sapling. And a rubber sapling comes from the alchemy array. Slime ball, oak sapling, rubber sapling. Good to go. So, slime ball. I have to wait a minute. Oak sapling. Nice. I feel like I do this every 5 minutes. In fact, it's less than 5 minutes. That's fine. Okay. Symbol. You know what? Because I know I'm going to need them. Just to get rid of the water. I'm going to do that. Okay. So, this again, plus, which way order was it? Slime, then tree. Okay, slime ball, tree. And then, out comes a rubber tree sapling. Rubber tree sapling goes here. I don't think it, oh it does. I'm gonna twerk a little bit. Twerk for trees. The cool kids are doing it. Give me some more saplings. Knock it over. Got plenty of resin for now. So, we needed tallow. Tallow comes from covalence dust and resin. Okay. So that, and that will get us what we're looking for. And let me grab one of these for the next step. I guess that's the tallow. And then ashes again, canola, tallow. And that will get us candleberry seeds. Now, no, that's not what I was looking for. You can actually make candles with the tallow. Oh no, that's pressed wax. Yeah, so once we start producing candleberry seeds, we're going to start making candles, and that is the way to actually do this kind of thing. So, because I need a lot of these, I'm actually just going to replace 3x3 here, 4x3 here, with dirt. And dirt. And then I forgot that I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. It's really nice in this moment to be working in a small area. There we go. And then I need a hoe. I think I have like 3 still. Yeah. And it's broken. So I need another one. Can't repair it. Might as well just toss it. Okay. Candleberry seeds. So that will get us on to the next step, which is the whole hardened leather thing. Getting us into the leather vest, the mitts. So, read this real quick. If you hold a tank or container of lava in your inventory, it's going to burn you. Hold these mitts to negate the effects from hot fluids, and potentially unwanted side effects from holding other fluids. I don't know what those are yet. So, these mitts are an item you have to craft, and they cost not much. Hardened leather, some cotton, and a slime ball. That hardened leather is what we're going to do with our first pressed wax. Make hardened leather, then make the gloves. Because we need like 20-something leather for the leather suit, which I'm not leaving the void without a full leather suit on. I am crazy, but not suicidal. So, yeah, but anytime you are holding a bucket of lava, which we will have to do in order to get to the overworld, you have to put the mitt in your offhand, or else you'll get fire damage until you do, or until you die, or until you drop the item, whichever comes first. But, oops, that's the wrong spot. There we go. Would go there. That would go there. Yes, trying to stay organized. Okay. Oh, you know, way over time. So I'm going to have to call that an episode here. In between, I'm going to figure out this stupid woodworking thing, build up the candleberry, decorate a little bit more, probably run a few stacks of bait through the traps, and whatever else I think of. Oh, get some candles, hopefully, so I can light this place up and get rid of the astral sorcerer stuff. But anyways, that'll be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.